This is a 5E model lesson plan for teaching modal verbs, that is engage, explore, explain, elaborate and evaluate. The first one is engage, that is we need to spark interest in modal verbs through a fun activity. The activity is model carrots. Students will be divided into small groups. Each group will receive a set of cards with different modal verbs. For example, can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, etc. One student from each group will act out a scenario using a modal verb without speaking. The rest of the group will guess the modal verb being represented. After the activity, facilitate a class discussion to elicit prior knowledge about modals and their functions in sentences. This is the first activity. Next is explore. The objective is to investigate the use of modals in various contexts. Activity 1 is sentence sorting. You can provide students with mixed list of sentences using modals and non-modals. In pairs, students will sort the sentences into two categories, that is modal and non-modal. So discuss as a class why certain sentences are categorized as modal. This is the first activity, and the second activity is modal role play. In groups, students will create short skits that incorporate at least 3 different modal verbs. They can choose scenarios like making a decision, giving advice, or for a trip, planning, etc. Students will perform the skits for the class, allowing teachers to identify the modals used and discuss their meanings. Next is explain. The objective is to connect exploration activities to grammatical concepts. This will include a direct instruction. So introduce the concept of modals through a mini lecture using the projector or whiteboard with examples. Discuss the purpose of modals, disability, permission, advice, obligation, possibility, etc., and how they change the meaning of verbs. Then use visual aids like charts to categorize modals based on their functions. Then elaborate. Elaborate is apply knowledge of modals to new context. Activity first one is writing prompts. Students can write a short paragraph incorporating 5 different modal verbs, and this activity can encourage creativity, ensuring that they use modals correctly within the context. And next is activity 2 is a peer review. In pairs, students will exchange their paragraphs and provide feedback on the use of modals, focusing on clarity and correctness. So facilitate a class discussion where students can share their insights from their peer review. Then comes the evaluation part. The objective is to assess understanding and application of modal verbs. Assessment includes, we can actually give a short quiz that includes fill in the blank sentences where students must choose the appropriate modal verb. We also include a section for students to create sentences using different modals based on prompts. Teachers can also provide a checklist for students to reflect on their understanding of modals, their use in speaking and writing, and areas they wish to improve.